What's going on, everybody? Kyle Powers here with Haven Real Estate Group at eXp Realty. First off, as always, thank you so much for checking out the channel. I really do appreciate it. Today, we are going to cover the real estate terms that you need to know when you're buying your first house. Jumping right into it, we're going to start with real estate agent. Yes, I know everybody knows what a real estate agent is, a realtor, whatever it is. I'm going to give these terms in my words and everything that you need to know. So here's the thing: real estate agent, realtor, same person-ish. It's just you're subscribed to a different thing. But real estate agent, in general, what you're looking at is somebody like myself. You're looking at somebody that's going to help a seller sell a house and or a buyer buy a house. This person is in your corner to help you negotiate, to help you make sure the inspections get done, make sure that you negotiate the inspections correctly, make sure that the closing happens on time. Honestly, in some ways, a real estate agent is also a psychologist. They are also a shoulder to cry on. They are a lot of different things. There's a lot of different hats. I'm not trying to bring this up by any stretch, but I will tell you that a real estate agent can wear a lot of different hats. So having a good real estate agent that you know, like, and trust is very important, and I would highly recommend interviewing a couple. And even if it's myself and two others, I would definitely recommend interviewing a couple people, because here's the thing. This is a fairly large purchase, whether you're buying it as an investment or buying it as your home. This is an investment that you're going to do, or buying a purchase that's going to be a fairly large price. So having somebody that you know, like, and trust is very important. Number two, or the next one on our list, is the appraisal. Having an appraisal, this is a third-party person who's coming in to say, this house is worth what you're paying for and or not worth what it's paying for. So that's not having me as a real estate agent for you as a buyer. That's not having a listing agent give you an appraisal saying it's good. This is a third-party person that's looking at the information and saying, yes, I do think that this house is worth $250,000. Now again, maybe you paid $260 for it, maybe you paid $230 for it. Whatever it is, they're giving an unbiased opinion of what that is worth. Next on our list is Seller Concessions. Here's the thing with this. Sometimes you see it, we don't see it a lot in our market, but what you'll see is, let's say that the seller knows that the carpet's garbage. They know that it needs painted and the chips peeling and painting and things that way. So what they will do is they'll say, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, what's going to happen is if you buy this house, we're going to give you $3,000 in carpet allowance. We're going to give you $4,000 in painting allowance, or whatever the case may be, they're going to give those. Next on our list is contract. Yes, I said contract. A lot of people are going to know what contracts are and things that way, but here's the thing. If you are going to purchase something from a complete stranger, you typically want to know that you have a contract in place, keeping them accountable, keeping you accountable, keeping you to those things, that you make sure that you do agree to certain terms, dates, those kinds of things. So having a contract is very important, and definitely something that you need to know what you're getting into. Next on our list is Ernest Money. So when you're getting into a house, when you go to something, it's like a rental deposit is how I explain it. So you are actually getting in and you're saying, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, here's my earnest money, here's my deposit, please take the house off the market and I'll come back in 30 to 45 days with the rest of the money and make sure that you get paid your money, so that way we can purchase the home. So earnest money is something that is very vital. That can be anywhere from $500 to $1,500. I do know in some markets it is just 1% of the purchase price. So just be prepared for something like that. Next on our list is closing costs. When you go to purchase a home, there's going to be additional costs that come that are above and beyond a down payment or anything like that. It's going to come with setting up your escrow, setting up your prepaid taxes and insurance, and setting up having a mortgage policy endorsements, having surveys, having those kinds of things. There's going to be some closing costs that are going to be entailed with the purchase of a home. So just being prepared for those would be a good idea. Next one on our list is contingencies. This can be a number of different things. I've written tons and tons of different types of contingencies. Maybe it's a sale of a previous home contingency. Maybe it's a contingent upon the carpet getting done. Maybe it's contingent upon some repairs being done. Maybe it's, there's all kinds of contingencies. So it's just saying, what you're doing is you're coming in and saying, okay, I will buy this house, but it is contingent upon you finishing. I'm buying it depending on if you will finish or do these certain things. And that's what a contingency will be. Next on our list is going to be escrow. So what this is when you typically hire or bring in a third-party person. Typically in my state, it's a title company or a lawyer or something like that. bring in a third-party person to handle all of the financials. So they're going to make sure that the seller's loan gets paid off. They're going to make sure that they take care of the Ernest Money. They're going to make sure that they hold things that need to get done. All kinds of things that you can really kind of pay attention to there. So just knowing those types of things would be very important to pay attention to. So that's escrow. And again, if you have questions about that one's a little bit harder to explain in a quick video here, but if you have questions about that, definitely reach out. Next on our list is inspections. So during an inspection period, what you are able to do is go in and literally pick this house apart. Do a sewer line, a radon, a termite, a mold test, a whole home inspection, electrical, HVAC. I mean, I don't care what it is. You have the ability to go in and do inspections at that point in time. You're buying a house, let's know exactly what you're getting into. So do those inspections, have that opportunity to kind of go into that side of it and look at what you're getting. Then potentially do any kind of repairs or ask the seller to do any repairs and things like that. Next term on our list is going to be offer. So this is when you go into a house. Let's say you look at a house and you say, yes, I love this house. This is amazing. Well, let's buy it. So what you're doing is you're starting negotiating, okay? So you're going to send the seller an offer. You're going to write it up, have your agent write it up, sign it. This is important. If you don't sign that offer, it's not a valid offer, okay? So you need to sign that. And if you think that an agent is going in and giving an offer for you, make sure it is signed. Make sure you have signed something, whether it's digital or whether it's something else. Make sure that you sign it, because here's the thing, when you don't sign it, it's not a valid offer. What if they say, yep, I'm gonna accept it, but oh wait, then another offer pops in and now you didn't sign it, so it's not an executed contract, so you don't have that there. So make sure you know what an offer is, make sure you know what a valid offer is, and make sure you pay attention to that. Next term on our list is title and title insurance. Here's the thing. Some people like it, some people don't, but here's the beauty of it is that's why we have a title company. They're gonna come in, help you with escrow, but more importantly, they're gonna do a search on your home, on the house that you're getting ready to buy. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna go through and look at all liens and everything that's against it. Hopefully you've only got one lien, and that's the mortgage that the seller has. Okay, but you can have a mechanics lien. That's where, let's say that a seller has work done and doesn't pay a contractor, or let's say that something gets done and they put a lien on the property. So making sure that you have a clear title. It's just like if you were to go sell your vehicle and sign a title over to somebody, it's the same sort of thing, just a lot more legal jargon and things that you need to pay attention to. Next on our list is gonna be liens, or lien, L-I-E-N. Here's the thing, I talked about it right before this, but here's the thing, with a lien, this is something that somebody puts essentially it's a legal term or a legal thing that goes on your property or potential property that says, before you can purchase this house or sell this home, you need to pay this lien off. A mortgage is a lien on a property. Hopefully that's the only one you ever have to deal with. Like I said, you can do a mechanics lien. There's all kinds of liens. These are things that are gonna hurt somebody or hold somebody up from selling a property. So paying attention to that is gonna be very important. And that's why we have title companies. That's why you do title insurance. That's why you do title searches. You do all of those things. That's all I have for you guys today. So I really do appreciate it. As always, if you do enjoy these videos, or if you have other comments or terms that you want to hear about, please put them in the comments below. And if you do enjoy the videos, give us that thumbs up, because it does help our channel out a lot. As always, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go and hit that little bell so you get notified of any future content. And as always, if you do have questions about buying, selling, investing, or anything about Manhattan, Kansas, please give me a call. I would love to talk to you. My number is 785-477-5485. My email is kyle@homesforsalemhk.com. Until next time, I really do appreciate you. We'll talk soon.